Hello there, this is Ryan from NetPlanet Digital, and in this video, I would just like to give you a run through or a tutorial on how to add your own blog post on your site. So in the back end, on the WP admin section, so you need to be either an editor or an administrator to see all of the things that you need for adding in the posts. So on the left side of the screen, there is a custom post type called posts. So all of the posts, all of the blog posts, you need to add them in here, not on a page and not on the other custom post types. Everything should be under the posts. Right now on your blog page, there is no sort of like list or display for the blog. But then again, once we sort of like set it up, install the blog, everything will display according to what you guys prefer in the future. But then again, on this video, we'll just go through on how to add your own blog posts. So under the posts link, there are 4 links in here. All posts, add new, categories and tags. So all posts is just going to display a table with all of their contents in here. So add new is going to open up the editor. We'll open it up, and as you can see, it will give you the same sort of like editor when you sort of like edit or add in a new page. So for us to continue on, we will need to add in our title. So for example, this is a fancy title. So basically this is just for demo purposes. So please add in all of your appropriate titles in here, and then you'll have here your editor. So basically all of the content goes through in here. As you can see, it's only a WYSIWYG editor. So you need to add in your texts, all of your images inside on this editor. So for blog posts, there's no sort of like need for us to add in a fancy way for sort of like displaying images. So like for example, if you have in 3 columns, 4 columns and all that. So for blog posts, we're just going to sort of like focus on the simpler way on how to add in our blog posts. So let's open up a content. So let's see if I could open up a Ellipsum generator, so that we just need to sort of like copy and paste everything. So you add it in here and boom, there you go. Of course, there might be a time that you're going to copy and paste some contents through a Microsoft Word. I would suggest that you guys sort of like paste it on a notepad first before you go in and copy and paste everything. Mainly because there are some instances where in Microsoft Word may leave some dirty tags or unwanted tags in them. So you might need to sort of like paste everything as text, so like in here. So that's there. So it's just going to sort of like paste it, paste on text mode. So there you go. But of course, you can feel free to add in all of your notes or all of the content from a Microsoft Word document in here. But keep in mind that there will be sort of like some mishaps, because basically Microsoft Word leaves some texts or dirty texts or tags, I mean, in the content. So just keep that in mind. So we have our text in here. So for us to add in a media or an image, all we need to do is just click on the add media. You can find the image, what type of image that you want, and just click on insert posts like that. So it will automatically append the image in here, and you could change the caption. You can change the orientation of the alignment of the image. You can also do that. So let's just say shift image in the center, so we can do that. We can adjust the height of it, but keep in mind it's using sort of like some sizes in here that's may not be appropriate for the file size, so you can adjust onto what size to display in. You could also change the alternative text or the caption and all that. So yeah, so that's basically how you could add in your image. So let's just add in no alignment for now. So we'll just put in everything on the left side. And then there is also a possibility that you could add in a link. So all you have to do is to highlight a text and then click this insert or edit link right here. So you could paste in your URL as to which you want your link to go to, and then just click apply, and then it will basically apply the URL that you want to insert in onto a particular text. So that's basically that. You could also add in some headers if you want. So like for example, if you want in a subtitle, just change the paragraph in here into a certain heading. So like for example, heading, that's a heading, that's heading 4, or you want him to add a heading 2 in here, heading 2, add it in there, change the heading 2, and then that's it. You could change in basic heading. There are certain options that you could also do, like for example, change a text into a boldface text. You could add in italicize. You could add in some lists if you want. There is an option in there, bulleted list or numbered list. So you could add that one here, 2, 3. You could change the alignment of the text. So like for example, in here, you could change that. And you could also change the font sizes if you sort of like wanted to change it. But then again, we wanted to have our content basically cleaner or more consistent than across the board. So we'll just let's not change the font sizes. If we see sort of like that we want it for design sakes and for some reason. So all of the designs that is associated on a particular heading or paragraph or text are already being handled by the theme itself. So no need to sort of like change the font sizes and all that. So once we have this this blog post added in, so we can now change this to publish. And then once this is published, the page will be available in the front end with all of your content in. So yeah, so basically that's it. Other stuff, so like for example, if you wanted to sort of like put in the content on a particular category, so you can do that by going in here on the categories and just add in a category. So like for example, this is a news category, so add the new category and then select the news and then save. Basically that's it. As for tags, tags are basically for the search functionality. Right now, you could add in some tags if you want, but for now, I don't think it's very important for us to add in some tags. You can feel free to add in though. There's no sort of like downside to if you want to add some tags. It's just going to sort of like boost up the searchability of the content based on a particular tag, and that is it. As for featured image, it's just the featured image is just sort of like the thumbnail of the posts. That is going to be sort of like being displayed on your blog list as a sort of like display that, okay, so this is the featured image, and this is the title, and this is the excerpt. That's it. So if we decide on the design for the blog post to have some thumbnails in them, you need to add a featured image. Otherwise, it's just going to add in a thumbnail image or a default image in the future, or there will be none. So it is important for us to add in a featured image if the content desired to have a featured image of itself. So yeah, so basically that's it for format. Don't mind this. It's just in there for sort of like changing the format of the template. So we do not need to change it. So we'll just set it to standard, and that's it. Other than that, there's no other things that we need to be mindful of, because basically all of these options are set up, are being controlled at the back. So you don't need to worry about all of these. You just have to sort of like focus on with the content, with the title, with the category, and the featured image. That's it. So yeah, so basically this is the tutorial. Feel free to contact us again if you have any more questions or if there are confusions, and we will answer you back. Thank you very much.